Yeah, hi guys, this is Saad Muhammad, the Desi Mountaineer, again with you at K2 Base Camp. And with me right now is Stefi, as you might have all recognized despite the feather and all. And I've been very lucky to run into her now because it's getting late in the evening and I've been looking all over for her. And before I keep jabbering on, I would want Stefi to talk more about her, where she's from, how many peaks she's climbed, and why she's here on K2. Stefi, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So I am Stefi and I'm from Andorra, which is a very small country. I explain it because no one knows it.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was inside Spain.
No, it's just in between Spain and France. In the middle of the Pyrenees.
Okay.
And yeah, I started climbing mountains, like these big mountains, in 2019.
Okay, that's very recent.
Yeah, it's very recent. I mean, I've been in the mountains all life, but I never expected to climb 8,000 meter peaks, for sure. But back in 2018, I met Nimsdai.
Okay. Yeah.
We climbed together and with Mikma David and Madablam. And it's not 8,000, it's 6-8, but we were...
Madablam is tough.
It's tough. And Nimsdai was saying me, girl, you did good in there, so why you don't jump with us and come in Project Possible and then climb with us one of the 14? And yeah, I chose Nanga Parbat and I went with the elite team, and yeah, I guess I was lucky, I had a good team and I did it. And then I also climbed Manaslu with them.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was...
It's a lot of peaks in a very short period of time.
Yeah, I was lucky. It was 2 peaks in a year with no oxygen, so it was really, really good year. Then COVID came, and last year I tried Daulagiri, but no success. It was a huge mess of an expedition.
Happens.
And here we are now.
Wow, good to have you back in Pakistan again. Your first in Pakistan was Nanga Parbat.
Yeah.
How was that?
Hard.
Oh yeah.
I can say it's a hard mountain. It's not allowing a lot to acclimatize, so I was really not acclimatized at all. But as I said, I had the best of the teams, and this is like a huge part of it. So it was very hard, but we made it at the end.
Because for me, I've never thought about climbing Nanga Parbat. Maybe next year, but not before any other 8,000. Because I believe it's a very, very tough mountain to climb.
Yeah, but you know, when they asked me which mountain do you want to climb with us, I was like, okay, I have the best of the teams. Which is the mountain what not scares me the most, but yeah, the one of them. And I was like, yeah, Nanga Parbat it is.
Wow. So, let me ask you, you did tell me that you've been into sports all your life. But mountaineering has been more recent, if you put it that way. Were you trekking as a young kid? Or were you living in a place where there are a lot of mountains?
Yeah, you know, actually Andorra, it's all mountain. Yeah, it's in the middle of the mountain, so I didn't even realize I was going to the mountains, you know? I was there, and in the summers my parents like, what do we do with this lady during the summer? So they put me in these summer schools where you're just going for trekking every day and climbing. But I was more focused on the alpine skiing. My father was a ski instructor, and then I started also alpine skiing. And when I turned 17, 18, I became an instructor too.
Wow.
So I've been all my life in the slopes, in the mountains, but I never like put the attention on the mountains.
So my next question is going to be, so who inspired you to become a mountaineer?
You know, it's not like a family thing or a person, because I was really not into it. It was just like I went to Barcelona to study. It's a huge city, and when I was there, I was like, oh, this is not for me. So this is when I realized something is wrong. And I came back home, and one day my cousin said to me, let's climb one of the 3,000ers. And to me it was like, wow, this is huge. So when we did it, I was like, oh, this is very good. And I wanted more. And then I went for the 4,000ers in the Alps. And then I wanted more. And I went to Kilimanjaro. But you know, it was just myself like wanting to try more and more and more. And here I am.
Amazing. That is a very interesting journey. So this is your second time in Pakistan, and you've been to Nanga Parbat. Now you're on the Balto Road, and you've seen Islamabad and maybe some other cities. So, what's your impression? Do you like Pakistan? What's your experience been so far?
You know, the first time I came, all my family were super scared.
Ah.
And this is how it is. I mean, we're not gonna lie to each other.
Yeah.
Like from Europe or outside of Pakistan, we have a very like dark image of Pakistan.
Yeah.
And the people are super scared. And the first time I came, I was coming with this team, and they called me, Stefi, we're coming in a week. And I was like, oh, what I'm gonna do 1 week in Pakistan?
Yeah.
And then Ali Satmara came. He took me to Skardu, and then we went to Chilas, and he introduced me a little bit Pakistan. And I loved it. I just loved it. And
The best person to do that.
I know. He was so nice. And we were trekking and going to the villages, and everyone was so like humble. So I don't know. I was super shocked because my expectation was like super bad, and then it was completely the opposite. And every time I come here, I feel like it's like a second home. Yeah.
That's so good to know, and I'm so happy to have finally met you in person.
Yeah.
You look exactly the way you look on Instagram. So inshallah, see you on the summit.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.